G'day, Sharpie from Sharp Tooling here again. Look, I'm still going over the service on my Landcruiser and just got to the air filter. Now, I changed this air filter when I was in the middle of a trip up to the northwest of Western Australia. I got my mark on there, 360k, the vehicle's now on 380k. So it's done 20,000 k. Now, I've already shaken the guts out of this air filter outside, and it's just amazing how much of the Pilbara red dirt is just simply dropping out of this filter. That is engine ruining dirt. So it's so important that your air filter does its job and functions correctly on this long drives, no matter where your vehicle goes, but especially into those sandy, dusty, dirty environments. Like if you're working on the beach, you're going to the Outback, you're going through the desert. You don't want any of this dirt or any dirt at any time getting through to the internal combustion system of your vehicle, because it's going to start glazing boards and ruining your motor. So apart from having a decent quality air filter, you'll see here, this filter's been greased. This is not a new trick. This is an old trick from many years, and it's just another little point that if you're not already greasing your air filters to create a perfect seal when you've got a four-wheel drive, you really should be doing it. So basically what happens is air filter sits in the air box, and it is sandwiched between the top and bottom plates of your air filter box. That air filter box has rubber seals. Now, from the factory, or traditionally, the rubber seals are adequate from stopping any dust working past the seal and bypassing the filter, going straight into the engine. So the issue is with rubber, over time, it does deteriorate, it does become hard, it can be cracked. Now, my vehicle is near 20 years old, so I don't trust the rubber seals on the air filter, so I'll grease them. So what I'll do is I'll just show you the rubber seals now, and I'll show you what I do, and I'll install the new air filter. All right, so I've got my new air filter here. As you can see, it's a clean, perfectly smooth face on this air filter. So what this face mates up to is, inside of the air box here, we have our rubbers. This is the rubber component here. You may be able to see my finger on in that area there. There's also one on the top, but it's a bit hard for the camera lady to focus on, so that's okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the grease and we're going to smear it around the top face of this plate here. So when the rubber seals sandwich in, the grease creates a perfect seal. So what I'll do now is I'll just get the grease, I'll get ready, I'll do this and just show you how to put it together. It's simple as. Alright, so basically any rubber seals need a rubber grease. So this is just something you'll pick up from your local auto store. Castrol grease, GAR rubber grease. Alright, it's a specific rubber grease, so anytime you're doing any grease on rubber, it's the ideal grease to use. So basically, bit of grease, you know, you don't have to be shy on it, because it's basically one of those scenarios where it's just only going to ensure that the seal is absolutely perfect around there. So basically, just smear it around the edge of the seal, like the edge of the sealing face, like so, and we'll work on the other side now. So that's more than adequate on there. Quickly do it around that side, try not to get the grease on me again. Okay, a bit more. So again, it's just another simple, old school trick. Now, this has been around since the start of time, but you know, if you know, you know, it's easy as that. If you don't know, this is just another thing you really need to be doing on your four-wheel drive to ensure you're not going to dust your motor and cause problems, you know, glazing your board. It's a detrimental kind of issues that can be caused by having dust and dirt go in your motor. It's all right, so that's a stack of grease there. Yeah, you might think it's excessive, but yeah, it's excessive, but it's stopping. What it's stopping is this big chunks of dirt making it past a bad rubber seal that would normally be touching on this face here. So as you can see, this rubber seal here, oh, it doesn't want to stay up there. the rubber seal pushes perfectly down into the grease, creates a seal on the outside, creates a seal on the inside, and it's stopped a lot of gear from getting, a lot of junk from getting through there. So it really, really does work. So it's as simple now, grabbing your air filter, installing it into the airbox. Sitting it down, there, top, and that. And continue to secure your airbox in place, whatever the style of vehicle it is that you've got, as per your normal procedure. So yeah, if you're not already greasing your air filters, you really should be doing it if you want to be Outback ready and keep your motor as safe as possible. So have yourself a good day.